Welcome to our deep dive into some of the most catastrophic events that have ever hit the digital realm. In today's hyper-connected world, cybersecurity isn't just a buzzword. It's an essential shield guarding our personal data, securing national security secrets, and protecting billion-dollar businesses from nefarious actors who lurk in the shadowy corners of the web. Our reliance on digital networks has skyrocketed, and so too has the sophistication and frequency of cyber attacks. Today, I will walk you through the 5 most damaging cyber attacks that not only shocked IT experts, but also left an indelible mark on the digital landscape. Firstly, let's turn the clock back to 2017, a year that witnessed a cyber onslaught like never before, the WannaCry ransomware attack. This ruthless piece of malware exploited vulnerabilities in outdated versions of Microsoft Windows, encrypting data and demanding ransom payments in the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. The WannaCry ransomware became a global pandemic, affecting over 200,000 computers across 150 countries. The paralyzing effect it had on critical systems, like the UK's National Health Service, made it painfully clear that cyber warfare had the potential to do damage beyond the digital. Lives were at risk as hospital systems ground to a halt, demonstrating the need for robust cybersecurity measures. Post-WannaCry, the cybersecurity world scrambled to patch vulnerabilities and reinforce systems. But the chilling lesson was this: cyber threats had evolved, and so must our defenses. This pivotal moment marked a significant shift in our approach to cybersecurity. It wasn't just about protecting data, it was about ensuring the functionality of essential services. The global response included massive security updates, increased IT spending on security measures, and the adoption of stricter cyber hygiene protocols. Now, before we delve further into the other cyber catastrophes that have left their mark, if you're finding this topic eye-opening, consider hitting the like button. And if you're eager for more in-depth looks at digital security, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Engaging with our content not only supports us, but also ensures that you stay informed about protecting your digital presence. Next, we encounter the SolarWinds supply chain attack, discovered in the twilight of 2020. This insidious breach was unlike any other, targeting the software supply chain of SolarWinds, a company whose products are widely used in government and corporate networks. The attackers, with strategic precision, injected malicious code into the company's Orion software updates. The compromised updates were then distributed to approximately 18,000 customers, creating a backdoor for further exploitation. This breach sent shockwaves through the cybersecurity community, emphasizing the vulnerabilities inherent in the software supply chain and the potential for state-sponsored espionage. The aftermath of the SolarWinds incident drew the spotlight on the need for a secure software development lifecycle and the importance of monitoring third-party applications meticulously. The SolarWinds attack redefined supply chain security, fostering new discussions about the responsibilities of software providers and the steps needed to shield critical infrastructure from similar assaults. Government agencies and private sector companies reviewed and tightened their vendor risk management protocols. Security response strategies were recalibrated, and there was an industry-wide push for transparency and cooperation in the face of cyber threats. Continuing our exploration of devastating cyber offensives, we cast our gaze upon the NotPetya cyber attack of 2017, which masqueraded as ransomware. However, its true purpose was far more sinister. Initially, it seemed like another high-profile demand-for-payment scheme, but NotPetya was designed for destruction, not financial gain. The malware spread like wildfire through an update mechanism of a widely used Ukrainian accounting software, further disseminated by leveraging the same Windows exploits as WannaCry. The speed and scale of NotPetya's proliferation were alarming, infecting multinationals and causing billions of dollars in damage. Shipping giant Maersk, pharmaceutical behemoth Merck, and numerous other entities found their operations severely disrupted. The repercussions were not limited to IT systems, but cascaded through supply chains, revealing the frightening reality that the digital world is a battleground where businesses can suffer immense collateral damage. NotPetya was a wake-up call to industries worldwide. The attack underscored the critical need for a proactive and comprehensive cybersecurity strategy that includes rigorous backup protocols, incident response planning, and international cooperation to mitigate the impact of future cyber catastrophes. Now, let's pivot to discuss the infamous Equifax data breach of 2017, where personal information of over 147 million consumers was exposed, a staggering figure that accounts for almost half the population of the United States. The intruders leveraged a known web application vulnerability that Equifax had failed to patch in time, allowing them to access names, social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, and even some driver's license numbers. The aftermath: a loss of trust, a multitude of lawsuits, and a clarion call for stringent data protection policies. The Equifax breach shook the very foundation of consumer data security, prompting discussions in Congress and leading to substantial financial penalties against the company. The incident exposed the need for more robust security frameworks and regulations like the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, compelling organizations to prioritize data privacy and information security as a corporate responsibility, not just a technicality. Finally, we cast our minds to the harrowing cyber attack against Sony Pictures Entertainment in 2014. This hack was a plot twist no screenplay could capture fully, with confidential data spilling out into the public domain. Unreleased movies, personal emails, staff salaries, and more were laid bare for all to see. The Sony hack had insidious overtone, with strong suggestions that it was a state-sponsored attack in retaliation for the film The Interview, which poked fun at the North Korean regime. The cyber attack on Sony was not just about financial loss or data theft. It highlighted cybersecurity as a matter of international relations and national security, blurring the lines between digital crime and geopolitical maneuvering. The Sony Pictures hack initiated a serious dialogue on the intersection of cybersecurity and foreign policy, pushing corporations to see themselves as potential pawns in a global power play where cyber espionage goes hand in hand with political agendas. It drove home the importance of cross-sector collaboration, the necessity of crisis communication plans, and the reality that companies must be prepared for the eventuality of a cyber conflict. Our journey through the digital gloaming wrought by these historic cyber attacks serves as a stark reminder. The virtual world is not a separate entity, but an inextricable part of our daily lives, entwined with the very fabric of our modern existence. The breaches, the tears in the veil of security, and the shattering disclosures have all forced governments, enterprises, and individuals to acknowledge the perilous nature of digital complacency. If this video has shed any light on the gravity of cybersecurity for you, or if you'd like to contribute to a broader dialogue about our shared digital future, remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Every click, every interaction helps make our digital world a more secure space for everyone. Thank you for joining me in this deep dive, and stay tuned for more insightful content that will illuminate, educate, and perhaps even inspire you to be a part of securing our collective digital future.